Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to East Longmeadow High School. My name is Tony Santinello, joined alongside Tom Cronin and Anthony Santinello. Great to be with all of you here this evening as the Lady Spartans get ready to take on the Lady Generals from Pittsfield High School. And Tom, as we witnessed here the other night, East Longmeadow getting back to 500 on the season. Still early, 4-4, but nonetheless trying to qualify for postseason, 4-4 on the season.
Right, East Longmeadow is on a 5-game win streak. They've won 2 out of the 5 home game win streak, I should say. And, a good win for East Longmeadow on Friday, I believe, against St. Cali, 51-47. Jamie Mickowitz, career high, 17 points. Yes,
great game for Jamie Mickowitz. Danny White also chipped in that game, 14 points. She's had back-to-back 14-game performances. But, Anthony, as we had talked about earlier, you mentioned the defensive intensity they've had for the last 2 games, and it's been absolutely phenomenal. And we had talked about the talent in this team, very small this year, not used to the height as in years past. They're going to have to get it done with defense and tough tenacity for the full 32 minutes, if you will.
Right, Dominique Satrait scored 22 points last year for Pittsfield at home against East Longmeadow. I believe Pittsfield won 49-34 on East Longmeadow's court. And you said with the height, they lose Lauren Kennedy last year, and also Bree Reardon. They also lost Karina Lindsay the whole year to an injury as well.
That's right. Nalani Walker also out, definitely not helping the Spartans at all on the defensive end and also hurting them offensively. They're going to need that other piece of the puzzle that we talked about earlier to step up. Danny White's been consistent. It's been off and on with Olivia. It's been off and on with Julia. It's been off and on with Jamie. But pretty much they need those guys to step up day in and day out and commit to the offensive end.
This is a bunch. You have Danny White, who's the main star on this team, and then you have a bunch of role players, per se. They have to just fulfill their job, do what Coach Maurer asks them to do, and East Longmeadow will win ball games.
And that's it for the pregame here tonight. We're going to be back with the live action, the starting lineup, the national anthem in just a moment.
White for 3, and she sinks it in. Here's Karina with the layup. Decker to Mickowitz long 2, sinks it in. Decker with a mid-range 2. Bonavita for 3, got it.
So that means this year you're going to be 11 home and 9 away. Because you got it where they're going to you did it but next year you're going to have to go 11 away, and then it's going to be Pittsfield.
This year is our question, you know what I mean?
Right.
Next year they'll have to be
Right.
We'll all be seniors.
Right, yeah. And the email I got from Pittsfield today was tell them our kids are graduating.
And now the starting lineup for East Longmeadow Spartan.
Longmeadow only beat them 2-0.
Number 12, Julia Decker. Thanks, Coach. Number 20, Olivia Bonavita. Number 5, Danny White. Number 13, Gabby Haywood. And number
let you guys get back to work.
Tom, if you happen to know any of their numbers.
It's a trade. It's a trap. I think it's a trap. It's a trap for big players. It's a trap. 22. Dominic's a trap.
It's a trap?
It's a trap.
What's her number?
Is it Saturday last year?
22.
It's a trap. Yeah.
If you happen to notice their players, you know, just
Man, tonight, Putnam, Northampton the other night, two-man crew.
no way. This shouldn't be up and down. All right, we're just about set for tonight's tap. Tonight's officials, Kenny Burke, Joe Whalen, and Joe Lavoie. Great to be with all of you. Mikowitz, Satrap, gets set for the tap. Pittsfield wins the toss. Spartans come out, minute. Danny White defends, almost comes up with the steal, and may have gotten away with a travel there, but puts it up and in. Pittsfield up 2-0 here early on. Full court press to Bonavita down the sideline. Back to White up top, over to Decker. Back to Danny White, fakes the shot. Shot in the lane, no good off the backboard, rebound Pittsfield.
Tony, that's what Satrap did all last season against East Long Meadow, down low in the paint. Again, in the pregame we said she scored 22.
Pittsfield around top, swings around the key, down low. Get it back out, open shot, and that one's good. 4-0 Pittsfield here early on. Tough pass there, deflected. Pittsfield comes up with the loose ball. Fakes the three-pointer, and the ball deflected. I believe it's going to stay with Pittsfield here. So Pittsfield off to a quick start here, 4-0, 7:03 left in the first quarter. Up high on the far wing. Dribble back up top. Gets by Bonavita, takes it in with the left shot, blocked. And Gabby Haywood comes up with it, but her foot was touching the end line there. It'll stay with Pittsfield. Officials talking. I believe it was the shot clock they're talking about. So they're going to put 24 on the shot clock.
Mr. Referee, what's the hold up here?
I believe they're talking about the shot clock, how much should be left on it, because it shouldn't read 30. As the ball went, East Long Meadow never had a possession there, and it went out of bounds. East Long Meadow had the ball out of bounds, so now they're putting 17. Looks good. Pittsfield ball. Three ball on the way, that one's short, and it's going to be out of bounds, go back to East Long Meadow.
And Tony, you can see that the Lady Generals are really looking for Dominique Satrap all over the place.
Yeah, and their intensity is incredible here early on as East Long Meadow beats the press up to Bonavita. Over to Danny White. Three-pointer on the way. Danny, nothing but the bottom of the net. Timeout called by Coach Maurer. He doesn't like what he sees. And even after the basket, I don't like what I see here, guys. I'll tell you, you see no intensity right now from East Long Meadow. Lazy, long passes, people not coming to the ball. And on the defensive end, Pittsfield doing what they want at will.
I think they're trying to come up too fast in transition. We know East Long Meadow loves the transition game, but sometimes you got to slow it down, mix up the Pittsfield defense in some cases, really. So then you do have a legit advantage in the transition game as opposed to running it every time when Pittsfield could get used to it later on in the game.
And Tom, one thing we talked about the other night was the ability to beat the press there without dribbling the ball. Here, there seems like a lot of dribbling trying to beat the press.
Right, it seems like East Long Meadow isn't finding the holes in the defense. Another note is that East Long Meadow already has 2 turnovers. You know, Pittsfield has none. That could also lead to some, momentum changes also. And Tony, you know, East Long Meadow usually is off to a fast start. Then in the third and fourth, you know, it swings back
That's
to
a
them.
good point. We've been witnessing them getting off to a quick start lately. Not so much here. And I don't think the intensity is here so far that we've been used to witnessing here in recent games.
And you also got to look at it's still 4-3. I mean, it's
Yeah,
not like
it's still
they're gonna
early in
be-
the ball game, but they've got to pick it up quick or they'll get blown out in their old gym here tonight. And Pittsfield does beat the press. Bonavita chases. Pass down low. Shot no good. Back out. Pittsfield moving around. Three-pointer on the way. Shot no good. Rebound by Danny White. She's going to take it herself down the middle. Pass off. And a fading Bonavita. Shot no good. Rebounded by the Generals. Are back the other way. Shot no good. Air ball out of bounds. And it'll go back to East Long Meadow. Inbound pass to Mikowitz. Over to Decker. Julia defended there by Cook. Over to Bonavita. Jumper. That one's off a bit. Rebound Pittsfield. Steinman back the other way to Satrop. Holds it on the wing. High entry pass there. And goes out of bounds. That's a tough pass right there to make.
Yeah, the Generals really shooting themselves in the foot, trying to hit these baseline passes that East Long Meadow has covered up all the holes for. There's really no lane to pass to if you're Pittsfield.
Decker goes down the right side, finds a wide open Mikowitz shot, no good. Rebound goes to Pittsfield. Back the other way quickly. Pass down to Satrop, shot no good. And bounce pass underneath, beautiful pass. There's a foul there on Danny White. Beautiful pass by Satrop to her teammate Carnivale, who was fouled there by White as she went up for the shot. She'll go to the line shooting 2.
Last game for the Lady Generals, they played the other Meadow team and they won 64-49.
Was that game at home or was it in Long Meadow?
That was in Long Meadow.
In Long Meadow.
So Pittsfield's on a road trip right now. And Amanda Ferrero checking in for Jamie Mikowitz.
Shot no good. Rebound. Tap to Decker. East Long Meadow trailing by 1, 4-3 here. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Danny surveys the field. Surveys the court, excuse me. Ball goes out of bounds. And they said it was off Danny last.
Perhaps Coach Mauer putting in Amanda Ferrero to spark the intensity on this team this year to provide a lot of great defense so far this season for the Spartans.
Pittsfield, Steinman inbounds the ball. I don't know how that ball got there. Shot no good. Rebounded by Ferrero. Off to Decker. Passes to Haywood. Gabby takes it in and she's fouled there. Good aggressive take. East Long Meadow is definitely going to have to move the ball quick tonight. This is definitely a step up in the competition they've been playing recently here.
And they did that on Friday against Al Tadley, a very up-tempo offense as well. They came out with a win 51-47. Again, still a one-point game very early as Gabby Haywood misses her front end. And Ashley Horgan checking into the game for the Spartans.
Second free throw by Gabby, no good. She missed them both. Amanda went down hard. She's still down. Back the other way, Sitrop, shot no good. Rebounded and went out of bounds. Stay with Pittsfield. Amanda flexing that shoulder and left arm there. Sitrop up high, gives on the wing. Comes back this way. Steinman. Pass up top, down low. Finds a cutter. Shot is good in the lane by Carnivale. Over to Horrigan. Pass to Ferrero, up top to Gabby Haywood. Over to Decker. Jumper, good, Julia Decker. One of the things we've been talking about, Tom, is her asserting herself more on the offensive end.
And Tony, you said the aggressiveness is down, or you could say also the speed is down. Well, you put Ashley Horrigan in, who has great speed. You take Jamie Mikowicz, who's more of a slower player in East Long Meadow. Put in Ferrero, who's also a soccer player. So maybe that's what Dan Maurer is trying to do for East Long Meadow, try to spice up the offense a little bit with some speed.
And there's a good drive by Bonavita. I don't know how a foul wasn't called there. They give back up top to Decker. She takes it in the lane. Shot good off the backboard. Julia Decker with 4 quick points here.
Decker did a great job coming up the court on that one. Got dribbled into triple coverage as East Long Meadow takes it back the other way. Haywood goes in for a layup and draws a foul, but Decker came up the other way, dribbled into triple coverage, made a quick pass to Bonavita to get a quick offensive shot, in which Decker got the ball back and drained the shot off the backboard.
Gabby Haywood with a good take there, as you mentioned, and that was all in the steal by Bonavita. And she'll go to the line shooting 2 here to try and put East Long Meadow up by a bigger margin. They're already up 1 here. And that free throw is good. They go up 2, 8-6, 3:01 left here, first quarter. Danny White checks back in. Bonavita will sit down. Gabby Haywood will have her second free throw. Jamie Mikowicz set to check back in for Haywood. And that one's also good. So it's White, Decker, Mikowicz, Horrigan, and Ferrero on the floor.
And
East Long Meadow coming out with a little full court trap here.
And you saw what that speed did for East Long Meadow. Give them a 9-6 lead.
3 ball, the other end, Citrop. We're all tied at 9. Decker finds Horrigan in the middle. Tried to put it on the floor with a defender nearer and had it stolen. Citrop there, shot no good. Goes out of bounds off Pittsfield. It'll go back to East Long Meadow.
East Long Meadow going really small here on offense, putting in 3 shorter guards and a 2 forward setup going down the court.
Ferrero fakes the shot, gives back to Decker, over to White. Fakes the 3 ball, takes it into the lane. Shot, no good. Rebound Pittsfield. And Ferrero tripped her up from behind there. Trying to get out of the way, actually. And that'll be Amanda's first foul. 9-9 here. Winning moments of the first quarter. East Long Meadow was up 3. Pittsfield ball on the side. Steinman has it. Gives this a drop. They have shuffled the puppies there and gotten away with one. Rebound. East Long Meadow has it. Ferrero takes it away and grabs it. Danny White back the other way, goes between the legs. Shot good, Danny. Nothing but the bottom of the net. East Long Meadow back up 11-9.
Danny White leads the team with 5 points tonight.
Shot blocked there, deflected out of bounds. It's going to go back to East Long Meadow. Good defense there between Mikowicz and Ferrero.
Great help D as Mikowicz went for the steal on the pass. Ferrero slid in to take her spot. Good thing Pittsfield went for the shot instead of the pass if you're East Long Meadow.
White has it. Defended by Citrop. Decker in the backcourt. Off to White. 3 ball. Around the rim and out. Pittsfield back the other way in a hurry. Citrop, 3 ball, no good. Gets her own rebound. Shot blocked by Decker, and they got Julie on the foul. Wow. Kenny Burke with a confident call. Julia doesn't complain much, but she's staring up at the basketball gods, wondering how that was a foul.
And you know what? That should have never happened. East Long Meadow should have got the offensive rebound, or this should be the defensive rebound, and this should have been a,
Not boxing out.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Following your own shot, kids out there. Citrop makes the first free throw. Tomasin checking into the game now. She'll be replacing Trinity Cookis. Citrop misses the second. As Mikowicz rebounds, quick outlet to Horrigan. Finds White down to a cutting Mikowitz. Force one up there. Shot no good, and we're going to have an offensive foul over the back there on Amanda Ferraro.
One thing I think East Long Meadow's got to start doing, they're seeming to look to Julia Decker and Danny White as their only means of offense. When you got to give Pittsfield the option that they have to defend you if you're not Julia or Danny or Olivia Bonavita. Take your shots when you're open. Don't just wait for Danny and Julia to come down the court and let them take all the shots. Make Pittsfield defend you and draw away from Danny and Julia when they get the ball.
Beautiful bounce pass there by Danny over to Olivia Bonavita for 2.
And Ant, touching on your point, I think that has a lot to do with Karina Lindsay being injured. Not having that other offensive weapon for East Long Meadow.
Good deflection there by Mikowitz over to White, and Decker has it now. Under 35 seconds to go here in the first quarter. East Long Meadow up 13-10. Finds Bonavita. She'll take a runner in a lane. Shot no good. Rebound to Pittsfield. 26-second shot clock is off.
The iron unkind to Olivia Bonavita.
Tim Brando. Steinman penetrates. Good steal there by Bonavita. She comes back the other way. 13 seconds, gives up to Decker. Over to a cutter. And I'm not sure that was Danny White. She lost it there. And we're going to have players scrambling on the floor. It looked like Mikowitz and Steinman, and it's going to stay with East Long Meadow. 5.9 seconds to go. Gabby Haywood's going to check in for Amanda Ferraro. White inbounds the ball over to Decker. Jump shot, Julia, shot no good. And gets a rebound, but no time left on the clock. Good hustle there by Julia. 1 quarter is in the books. East Long Meadow has come back to take a 3-point lead at 13-10. Let's have a word from our sponsors. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Today's game is brought to you in part by The Pizza Shop, home of the legendary dough, located on Shaker Road in East Long Meadow. And also by Let's Yo, a yogurt experience. You can visit Let's Yo on North Main Street in the Stop and Shop Plaza in East Long Meadow. All right, we're set for the start of the second quarter here. Pass in the backcourt. Pittsfield has it. On the right wing, Satrap, defended by Decker. Spin move. Pass back out for 3. Shot good. 3-pointer by Alice Tomasin.
Great hand, Tony.
Saving your daughter.
She didn't see it. She wasn't paying attention.
As usual.
Pittsfield. Steinman. 3-pointer on the way. No good. Olivia, weak side rebound. She's going to take it out herself. Over to White. Danny's going to penetrate. Spin move. Back to Haywood. Bonavita. Jumper. Soft touch. No good. Olivia's got a very soft touch there. That ball just dies on the rim. She's had 2 just fall out here so far.
The rim is just not being nice to you on that tonight.
Out of bounds, going to go back to East Long Meadow. Tom, one thing you mentioned there in the first quarter, which kind of changed the whole complexion of the game, is East Long Meadow had no intensity early on, but you mentioned Coach Maurer went to some speed there with Ashley Horrigan on the field, some soccer players, and it certainly helped that the Spartans, if you will, get rejuvenated in this ball game.
Right, Coach Maurer substituting the 2-sport athletes, the ones that are usually used to running, like the soccer players, who had a great season, giving a shout out to the soccer players, but like you said, you are correct with the speed coming on the floor. At one point, it did give them a 9-6 lead. We're tied here at 13-13 with 6.5 left in the first half. Should be interesting down the stretch because both teams do look even.
Yes. Yep, this Pittsfield team's a solid team. They are no pushover.
Surprisingly, they're only 2-4 as well.
Yeah. Decker fiddles and diddles up top. Over to White on the wing. Pass down low, and we're going to have a foul from behind on a little push from Carly Robinson. Also like to give a shout out tonight, Tom, to my son Anthony for his birthday. 20th birthday here today. Joining us on LCAT. Happy birthday, Ant.
Thank you.
The big 2-0.
Yep.
White from downtown, shot short. May have forced that one a bit. I think she was actually set before she took that shot. Back to Pittsfield. Satrap has it defended by Decker. Shot in the lane, good. Nice move there by Dominique Satrap. White down the far side. Over to Bonavita. Over to Haywood. Decker for three. Julia knocks it down. Looking to score here tonight. Julia Decker with 7, leading the Spartans.
It gives East Long Meadow a 1-point lead, 16-15.
Rebound as the three is missed by Bonavita. Comes back the other way. Heads up to Decker. Good pass to Haywood. Maybe a little bit late. Rebound Decker. Finds Bonavita. Takes it back in. Shot no good. Back out to Decker. Jumper good. Julia on fire here tonight in the first half.
Not afraid to shoot it, not being gun shy at all. Is Julia Decker 9 points in the first half of the Sunday.
Deep three. And the iron kind to the freshman, Peyton Steinman. Danny White back the other way. Bonavita, 3-ball corner pocket. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Olivia Bonavita. And the Spartans go back up 21-18. Back and forth action here tonight. Pittsfield. Pass down low. Defended there by Bonavita. Back up. Satrap has it. Defended by Decker. And in the lane, shot as good defense there by Jamie Mikowicz. Forced Satrap to alter the shot there.
I mean, she cut it right through that defense.
She's a good ball player. And she seems like she wants to go all right, though. It's one of those players where you have to favor her right side. So you're left as you're defending her and force her to go to her left. Decker back the other way. Off to Horrigan. Entry pass to Gabby Haywood for 2. Nice entry pass there by Horrigan. She comes up with a steal on the other end. Off to Mikowicz. Back to Decker. They'll slow things down and set it up. Coach Maurer calls out UConn. Bonavita has it in the left wing. Up top to Mikowicz. Over to Decker. Bonavita from downtown. Shot no good. She hustles in for the rebound. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's going to stay with East Long Meadow. Good hustle there by Olivia.
And she saw the 2 Pittsfield players were grabbing for the ball. Figured one of them's going to let go, so she didn't know which one. Jump in there. Hopefully they both let go.
Up top, Decker has it. Over to Haywood. Back to Decker. Horrigan. And bounce pass there. They're saying it was deflected by Decker. It'll stay with Pittsfield.
And Tony, when Olivia Bonavita forced that jump ball, that's the aggressiveness we were looking for by East Long Meadow.
That's exactly right. That's what we've been seeing the last 2 games. Satrap with a deep 3. Air ball goes out of bounds. 3:23 left here in the second. East Long Meadow up 23-18. Horrigan has it. Take it down the left wing. Look at the speed of Horrigan. Good bounce pass over to Haywood. Back out to Decker. Jumper. Julia is on fire. She's not even hitting the rim here, fellas.
7 points in just the second quarter.
She has 11 on the game now. Steinman takes it in and 1. The hoop and the harm. Peyton Steinman.
Steinman had 14 points in the Long Meadow loss for Pittsfield, so definitely a key player for the Lady
Just
Generals.
a freshman.
Wow. And we saw that with South Hadley. Gutsunis.
Yes, Sophie Gutsunis, yeah. And she knocks down the free throw, cutting it back to a 4-point ball game. And Coach Maurer calls a timeout as the inbound clock was getting small. 2:59 to go here in the second. East Long Meadow up 25-21. Tony Santinello joined alongside Tom Cronin, Anthony Santinello. Our cameraman tonight, Nick Balboni. Don Mackey overseeing the production here tonight. Guys, your thoughts so far, Ant, coming in here with 2:59 to go in a second?
Well, the Spartans have developed a lot more offensive weapons as this game's gone on. I think for the first 2 or 3 minutes of the game, we saw nothing but Danny White, Julia Decker taking all the shots, and now they're moving towards Olivia Bonavita taking a few shots, even Gabby Haywood getting a few shots, and Jamie Mikowitz now getting involved on the offensive end. And East Long Meadow's got to keep that up for the rest of the game if they want to sustain this lead against Pittsfield.
And Tom, we had talked about the defensive intensity picking up here. What do you think on the defensive end?
Well, East Long Meadow has forced 3 turnovers against Pittsfield in the second quarter. And also I want to touch on Anthony's point. Anthony, you said East Long Meadow finding a lot of options, but also Julia Decker's shots are falling in. 7 points this second quarter. So, Julia Decker getting lucky around the rim. East Long Meadow with a 4-point lead. Hopefully they can hold that lead going into halftime. Also, Dominique Satrap, though, really running the tempo for Pittsfield. And if you can stop her, other than that, Steinman, the freshman, is the only other weapon Pittsfield has.
Mm-hmm. Good point there. East Long Meadow inbounds. Decker has it. Gives off to Mikowicz. She tries to get by and has it stolen there. But Steinman back the other way. Stutter step, trying to go by Decker. Can't do so. Cross court to Satrap. 3 ball, no good. Rebound, weak side to Mikowitz. Decker comes back the other way. Off to Bonavita, down low to Haywood. Finds open Jamie Mikowitz for 2 around the free throw line. Jamie knocks down the 15-footer. Spartans go back up by 6, 2:19 to go in the second. Satrap has it. Pass, and we're going to have a foul there on Gabby Haywood. And although she was going to pass the ball, that wasn't a bad foul as Gabby got faked out on the pump fake there. So it'll stay, actually, I'm sorry, Pittsfield in the bonus now as they'll be shooting 1-1.
Yeah, the free passing down at the other end for East Long Meadow, working the ball inside, just a bunch of one-touch passes, getting the open jump shot from Nicholas.
Meg Lindsay will replace Gabby Haywood here. Second free throw, no good. Rebound by Mikowitz. Decker down the right side. Finds an open Lindsay. They have a holding foul there. Holding foul, looks like it's on Robinson, I believe.
That's her second foul of the night.
They have her first there, Tom. Number 13?
Yes. Oh, first?
Danny White from downtown, yes. Good ball movement there. Spartans go up 8 here, 1:48 to go, second quarter. Steinman, spin move on White, not there. Satrap defended by Decker. Goes to her left this time, and we're going to have a foul there on Meg Lindsay, but you could see the difference there, how uncomfortable she is going to her left.
And it seems so simple to stop a player like that, and you figure if she's the best player on the team, you'd figure she'd be able to work with both hands, but as you said, it looks awkward when she's going to her left hand.
Free throw by Satrap is good. Daria Brown checks in. She'll be replacing Carly Robinson. And that one's barely hits the rim. Mikowitz fights for it. It's going to be a held ball. Possession arrow stays with Pittsfield here. East Long Meadow up 30-23, 1:33 to go in the second quarter. 8 fouls on East Long Meadow, 5 on Pittsfield. Jumper by Steinman. That one's short. Rebound, Daria Brown. Blocked by Mikowitz. And Bonavita has it. Goes behind the back, gets away for some traffic. Danny White. Over to Bonavita. Bounce pass to Lindsay. Back out to Bonavita. Jumper, no good. Rebound, Bonavita puts it back up again, no good. And I think Olivia's going to be called for the foul. I'll tell you what, she does not stop hustling, Olivia Bonavita.
I think she has one speed. Go.
That's all it is. There's no middle gear for her. It is full speed ahead. Great effort there on the offensive end. She picked up her second. Coach Mauer's not going to take the chance. She gets her third here, so a good move to sit her down for the remaining minute of the first half.
A couple players I think on East Long Meadow have 2 fouls. I know Amanda Ferrero does, and now Bonavita does, and I believe Gabby Haywood's got 1 or 2 herself.
Yes, a lot of players just have 1, but you were right on the people who have 2.
Allie Hunt knocks down the first. Second one, no good. Rebound, Mikowitz. Off to Danny White. Over to Horrigan. Finds Mikowitz there as it was deflected. Looked like Daria Brown knocked it out of bounds. Beautiful interior pass in there as Lindsay found the bottom of the backboard, but ended up getting a nice bounce over to Mikowitz, who was wide open there, put it back up. Nice pass, though, by Ashley Horrigan there. Spin move by Steinman. Off the backboard with the smooch. 32-26, East Long Meadow, inbound to Decker. And a foul there in the backcourt on Steinman.
The bank is open on Monday nights.
It's the 7th foul. We're going to have Julia Decker shooting 1-1 here.
What I'm really not understanding why East Long Meadow is doing, Meg Lindsay has such a distinct height advantage over anyone on Pittsfield. They got to go to her more often on the offensive end. If it's not just to draw 2 defenders to her and then kick it back out to White or Decker for an open shot.
I think she's getting double teamed there, though, when she touches the ball. I mean, she hasn't been in that much, and she's getting double teamed. And I think she's just giving it right back out once she sees that second defender. Maybe, like you're saying, just hold the ball up high, turn, and go right to the hoop. You saw Meadow fortunate after the missed free throw to get the ball back, and they throw it away right there.
Yeah, Tony, it's surprising with Meg Lindsay's height that she hasn't got as much playing time this year as we've seen, you know, a player with that height.
Mm-hmm. Pittsfield has it, 15 seconds to go. Satrop on the wing, over to Brown. Go far side. 5 on the game clock. Satrop has it, looks at the shot, makes it. And that's going to do it right before the half. And that's a big shot for Pittsfield going into the half. As they cut the lead from 6-3. It's East Long Meadow 32, Pittsfield 29. And as we talked about there's a possession there. 25 seconds to go in the game clock, and 24 seconds on the shot clock. But East Long Meadow inbound the basketball, and that's potentially a 5 or 6 point swing there, as they had the ball, should have waited for the last shot. Instead, give up a 3 down the other end.
Yeah, I think if you're East Long Meadow in that situation, you got to press the ball, make sure Pittsfield gets a little flustered maybe on the offensive end. Don't give them an open shot right away. If they do get an open shot, make sure you double team the ball at some points when Shatrop has the ball. Anytime she touches it, I feel like you have to double team her. She's the main offensive threat for Pittsfield. The only one we've really seen break out in this game so far for the Generals. And East Long Meadow just got to really smarten up on defense. They're not playing with the intensity that we talked about they needed to come in with that they've had the past few games. It's been here and there so far tonight, but only from a select few players. I just think they have to continue to grow in that form in the second half.
Tom, your thoughts on the first half?
Well, East Long Meadow, they're tied with turnover ratio with Pittsfield, but Danny White leads it for East Long Meadow with 13 points overall, and Dominique Satrop leads it for Pittsfield with 12 points overall, 32-29. And getting back to your guys' point, if Julia Decker makes the front end of the 1-1, then possibly makes her second, that probably kills the momentum for Pittsfield. So, the little things like that, making your free throws, and just guarding down here. Why even let her get the ball? That's it. Not trying to be too critical, but also East Long Meadow starting off on a slow note, but, they have the lead going into halftime. What's there to complain about?
All right, East Long Meadow up 32-29. We're going to take a break at the half. We'll be back with the second half in just a moment. All right, we're just about set for the start of the third quarter here. Bonavita set to inbound, gives to Decker in the backcourt. We're underway. East Long Meadow up 3. Decker goes into the middle. And we're going to have an offensive foul there. I believe it was on Gabby Haywood. East Long Meadow comes out with a full court press here. And back the other end. Beautiful take to the net there as Lauren Carnavale. And East Long Meadow goes up 1. Decker takes it into the lane. Shot blocked. And it's Steinman back the other way, and she'll slow it down. Pass down court for Carnavale. And almost a great save there. It goes to Bonavita. She's going to come up down the right wing. Cross court to Danny White. Shot. Good. Danny White from downtown. May have gotten away with shuffling the puppies.
I think the raindrops fell from the clouds on that one.
They never call that. The bounce. Steinman gets into the lane. Goes to the left. Shot no good. Rebounded by Haywood. Over to Decker. Julia comes down. Favors the right side here. Gets a screen from Haywood. Over to White. Down low to Mikowitz. Shot up. No good. Rebound weak side Carnavale. Steinman has it. Goes out to the 3. Shot no good. Good position there by Mikowitz. Danny White gives off to Decker. Finds Mikowitz. Bounce pass underneath to Liv. Shot no good. Rebounded by Carnavale. Satrap has it defended by Decker. Steinman fakes the shot. Goes in, no good. Rebound tipped around. Steinman has it. Fake of the 3. And Bonavita with a good deflection there. Sophia Capua checks in, replacing Jamie Mikowitz. Good D there by Capua. Carnavale puts it up, shot no good. Capua rebounds, and it's going to be a foul on Pittsfield.
So that's Carnavale's 3rd foul tonight.
That's 3 on her.
Yep.
Daria Brown checks in. Danny White has it coming across half court. They give her the shot. Takes it, misses the bank shot. Julia Decker tracks down a loose ball. Gives off to Danny. Back to Julia. Decker. Ball deflected by Steinman. Kick. Good call by Kenny Burke. Good call. It'll stay with East Long Meadow. Decker has it. Over to Bonavita. Work the ball around. Decker has it near side, defended by Cookus. Takes it into the lane. Julia for 2. Timeout, Pittsfield. 4:52 remaining. Both teams come out a little slow here in the 3rd quarter. East Long Meadow up 37-31. And I tell you, I can't tell you guys enough how impressed I am with Peyton Steinman, the freshman of Pittsfield.
Right.
I can't tell you how good she's going to be in 3 more years.
Yeah, she has 8 points tonight. She is 2nd on her team for point totals. And like I said, she had 14 against Long Meadow a few days ago. at Longmeadow in the loss for Pittsfield. So definitely a dynamic player, a young player for Pittsfield.
Just always in control, making the right decision, very good with the ball, left and right. I mean, just a very good ball player.
I mean, yeah, sometimes you come in as a freshman. We saw it with Danny White and Julia Decker when they both had to step in on one of those dream teams that East Longmeadow's had in the past, and they've gone to Western Mass Finals. They've been huge role players on that team coming off the bench. Steinman has an increased role on Pittsfield's team. She's got to be the number 2 player on this team behind Setrop. So she's going to get a lot of minutes, and she's been proven to her coaches all year that she's been playing well.
So it'll be 4:52 left here, third quarter. East Longmeadow up 37-31. And it's going to be Pittsfield basketball. Steinman has it. White, good defense, tracking her down court. It's a drop over to Steinman, wide open 3, nothing but the bottom of the net. The fabulous freshman knocks down a tray. Danny White, and a good block there. A good call there, a blocking foul. That was on Daria Brown. Oh, that was on Satrape, I'm sorry. Appeared to hit her head there.
Going back to Steinman, like you said, Tony, the shot just looks so pure coming out of her hand, so in control. Not even Danny White came on and played, coming on late to try to block the shot, no rush. Rains it right in Danny White's face. I mean, it's so controlled for a freshman, which is hard to find, especially in Western Mass, let alone basketball in general.
Danny White behind the screen, shot no good. Good hustle there by Capua. Coach Maurer applauds, and rightfully so. Good effort there by Sophia Capua. Oregon chases Steinman back, slows her down a little bit, just goes to the left. And we have a blocking foul on Capua. Steinman will shoot 2 here, try and close the gap from 3. And that one bounces out. Wholesale substitutions here for East Longmeadow as Decker, Ferraro, and Mikowitz check in, replacing Haywood, Capua, and Horrigan. And that one's good. Danny White gets it far side, spin move, takes it in, shot no good, and fights for the rebound. And we have a foul there on White on Satrop. And Satrop went down hard, very upset. They actually gave the foul to Ferraro, which is a huge foul there for East Longmeadow. Brown has it. Gives low to Satrop. Turn around, no good. Rebound, Mikowitz, and now it's going to be held ball. Possession arrow stays with Pittsfield.
Another note on Pittsfield is last year in the MIA playoff round, they went to Agawam and won in a 3-overtime thriller.
Wow. Tom Cronin, our statistician, our color man. He does it all here at LCAT.
You know what? My pen exploded. I ruined your son's jacket. I got his arm covered in ink, so I guess it's a 50-50 draw.
We'll send you the bill for the dry cleaning.
I hope you didn't get that for your birthday.
No.
Okay. Oh, okay. So the guilt isn't that bad.
Last year's birthday.
No.
We have a foul there on Pittsfield. Decker came away with the loose ball.
It's all over my hands. My JCC shirt for work.
You can use that Yankee hat to wipe it up if you need to.
There you go. Yep.
All right, Decker will inbound here. Nope, it's going to be Mikowitz inbounding. Finds White. And a cutting Decker into the front court. Over to Ferraro. Finds Bonavita. Up top to Decker. Fakes the shot. Over to Mikowitz. Jumper too long. Rebound Ferraro. Up and in. Amanda Ferraro. Beautiful shot there. And the inbounds pass is thrown away. It's going to be East Long Meadow ball. Good pressure there by Decker. Let's take another look at Amanda Ferraro there.
Great hustle on the rebound by Ferrero. Being in position to get the rebound, just one quick spin move around the defender. Gets 2 for East Long Meadow. Doubles the lead to 4.
That's a big hoop there for the Spartans. Pass deflected, goes into the backcourt. Decker picks it up. Bonavita up top to Danny White. Fakes the shot. Excellent move. Shot no good. Rebound. Brown has it, and she traveled. Good pressure there by Jamie Mikowitz as Brown walked with the basketball. And timeout, Pittsfield. 2:47 remaining in the third quarter. East Long Meadow up 39-35. Timeout on the floor, and let's take it with them. Finish strong. Finish strong.
What do you mean?
Keep it going. Stay with the flow.
No,
Keep going. Good.
I was more worried about finding a pen than, but I was
Don't
like,
worry about
crap,
the pen.
it's
Guess.
getting all over his thing.
Don't worry about it. Just guess.
For what?
What are you saying for points and stuff? Oh, you know what, Allie, see if...
I was going to ask Mr. Mack here. I can't go over the scores.
Go ask Mrs. Decker if she has a pen, extra pen. We need to keep track of Julia's points.
Julia has...
She's got at
2,
least
4,
13, right?
2, 4, 7, 9, 11, 13.
Danny should have... Actually, Danny's got 16.
Yeah, Danny has 16. Yep.
Ferrero gives off to Decker. Over to Bonavita. Beautiful entry pass down low to Mikowitz. She missed a left-handed shot, but a great entry pass and a great move there by Jamie Mikowitz. Just unable to finish. Steinman back the other way. Good D there by Decker. 3-ball, Cookus, nothing but the bottom of the net. Pittsfield within 1. And a loose ball turnover there. Steinman back the other way. Good hustle there by Decker. Beautiful hustle by Julia Decker. And the ball will stay with Pittsfield.
Great transition defense by Julia Decker, and Trinity Cook is kind of a underdog threat for the Generals. 6 points tonight.
And she's getting some open looks. Decker defending. Steinman up top. Takes it with the left, and she's fouled. Free throw again bounces out. She's had a couple of those hit the front of the rim, the back of the rim, and go right out. Very soft touch, just missing them.
I think she's missed 3 tonight from the line.
Be a chance to tie here with 1:43 to go in the third. Free throw, good. Pass to Ferraro. Gives it up to White. East Long Meadow, a little trouble getting the ball in bounds there. Open three, Danny, no good. And ball's going to be up to Steinman. She's going to take it in for the layup, and Pittsfield has the lead. Danny White defended by Steinman. Off to Decker. Takes it to the left. She's fouled there. It was on the pass, they call it.
And that's Carly Robinson's third foul of the evening.
Decker up top to Bonavita, over to White. White has it. Over to Bonavita. Shot. Good. Olivia Bonavita. Nice pass from Danny White. Good defense there by Ferraro. They're going to call a held ball. Possession arrow goes back to East Long Meadow. Good job there by Amanda.
Amanda Ferraro plays great D all the time, and when East Long Meadow needs someone to step up on defense, it's usually her they look to. The senior leadership of Amanda Ferraro coming into play here late in the third quarter.
Decker fiddles and diddles. Off to White. Over to Bonavita. Finds Decker. Over to Ferraro. Back to Decker. Three ball. Julia Decker. Wow, it's a clinic tonight. Back the other way. Stolen by Decker. Gives off to Ferraro. Over to White. 2 seconds. Danny at the buzzer. And we're going to have a foul here. 3 shots. Peyton Steinman has been very good all night. That was not a good play right there.
Nearly flawless play from Steinman all night. Danny White goes up for a half-court heave. When someone goes up for a half-court shot, just get out of the way, let them shoot. The odds are not in their favor to make the shot. And now Danny White with a possible 3-point swing to put the Spartans up 6 going into the fourth quarter.
So East Long Meadow up 3 after the 3 from Julia Decker. And then Danny White fouled right here. Let's go back, take another look at that. And we can see Danny fouled while shooting the 3. .6 seconds to go. First free throw by Danny, no good. Second one's good. Oh, no good. Oh, I thought that was in. Called it prematurely. And third one is good. Spartans go up 4. And that's going to do it for 3 quarters. 3 are in the books. East Long Meadow extends the lead by 1. They go up 44-41. And guys, a tight ball game there as Pittsfield actually took the lead there. And East Long Meadow comes back on a 3 ball by Julia Decker. Then she comes up with a steal and a great ending to the third quarter there.
Yeah, when Julia Decker's not afraid to shoot the ball, she comes ready to play, comes with preparation to shoot the ball and not let herself get in the way of putting points on the board. She's arguably the Spartans' best player, and we've seen it tonight where she's been hitting nothing but net, not even touching the rim, and it's helped the Spartans get this lead so far.
Right, and Julia Decker has 16 through 3 quarters of play, and Danny White leads by 1 with 17, knocking down that free throw off the line. For Pittsfield, Peyton Steinman has 15, while Dominique Satrop has 12. And interesting how Coach Maurer calls out UConn when he's a Syracuse basketball fan for college.
He's got all the different college teams there. We'll see if East Long Meadow can go 3 in a row here. They're playing well. They're playing well. They've answered the challenge every time.
Hey, could you imagine if they won all 5 home games? I mean, that puts them 1 win away from the playoff berth. You know, this is a gift for them, having 5 home games before going on the road, you know.
Yeah.
On a road test, so East Long Meadow, you know.
Well, they've won 2 so far, right?
Right.
So 3 to go.
Right.
So we got a long way to go here.
It's just a nice way how the schedule worked out for
Yeah.
East Long Meadow.
Yeah. Pittsfield shot. Wow, got that one. Carnivale got that one to rattle in. East Long Meadow up 2. Decker gives off to White. Over to Bonavita. Back to Decker. Defended there by Carnivale. Finds Haywood. Over to Bonavita. 3 ball. No good. Rebound Decker. Weak side. Julia goes in and she's fouled there by Daria Brown. Good aggressive take by Julia Decker. I'll tell you, we have not been seeing Olivia Bonavita look for her shot since she scored 17 2 games ago. She's been a little hesitant on the offensive end. It was usually that catch and fire that we saw. In the last 2 games, she's been a little hesitant.
You're exactly right, Tony. Olivia Bonavita, only 7 points on it, and I say only. I mean, usually she's lighting up the scoreboard, but.
Julia knocks down both. East Long Meadow up 4. Steinman beats the press. Over to Cookus. Carnivale. Brown. Down to Cookus. Pittsfield moving the ball around. We're going to have steps there on Steinman. Bonavita takes it in. May have gotten clobbered there. No call. She'll fight for the loose ball, and it's going to stay with East Long Meadow. Live with another ball, one that doesn't show up in the stat sheets at the end of the ball game, but it's another one of the hustle plays.
We talked about how she doesn't slow down at any point in the game. That 3 people for Pittsfield around the ball to get the rebound, and Olivia Bonavita the only one for East Long Meadow, and somehow she came up with it.
Julia takes it and couldn't make it. Good effort on the second shot as well. Steinman back the other way. And we have a foul there. As a shot went up from Daria Brown. Going to be 2 shots.
Tell you what, we don't have a rebound count tonight, but I think Julia Decker's got to be close to a double-double tonight.
Oh, without a doubt. She definitely has 10. She definitely has 10. Free throw by Brown, no good. And Daria Brown seems to be one player that you can kind of sag off a little bit on the offensive end. She's catching the ball around the perimeter. She doesn't seem to be much of a threat, nor none is she looking for a shot out there. So East Long Meadow might want to play some help defense off of her defender.
Yeah, maybe switch to a double team on Steinman or
Amanda, she just turned. She knew she threw that one away. That was 3 feet, 4 feet, maybe even 5 feet over Julia's head as she turned. I think she got hurt.
Yeah, she might have. Looks like she's having trouble breathing over there.
Okay. Does she have asthma, do you know? Or?
I'm not 100% sure. She very well could.
Good rebound there by Gabby Haywood. Deflected out of bounds by Steinman. Stay with East Long Meadow. Decker over to Bonavita. Finds White. Beautiful bounce pass to Mikowitz, couldn't handle it. Livia takes it in, shot no good, and it's going to go out of bounds off Pittsfield. Good hustle there by Mikowitz. .5:57 to go. East Long Meadow up 47-43. Decker. They have a push. So stay with East Long Meadow underneath. The foul is on Satrap. That's 5, Tom?
Yes, that is
wow, 5. That is huge. Shame on us. We didn't notice she had 4.
No, I had her at 3 coming right now, so I missed a few, but.
So they said that's a 7th team foul here. Olivia Bonavita will shoot 1 and 1 for the Spartans. And it's good. She'll get another. And second one, no good. Rebound to Pittsfield over to Steinman. 48-43 Spartans, under 6 minutes to go here in the ball game. She got by Bonavita there. Shot no good. And we're going to have a push or a hold there on Mikowitz.
Now I think since the Trop's out of the game, I think you can, as you talked about, sag off of Daria Brown even at an easier pace, and now switch over to Steinman and maybe cover focus on the perimeter game. Those are Pittsfield's real only 2 offensive options so far.
I think they'll also look to Lauren Carnevale as well.
Allie Hunt knocks down the first. And that was the 4th foul on Haywood. And second one no good. You saw Meadow didn't box out. Held ball, it's going to stay with Pittsfield. Steinman fakes, takes it in. Running left-hander, no good. Rebound. Carnevale. Shot good. Cuts it to 2. Decker back the other way, defended by Brown. Over to White, near side. Up top to Mikowitz. Over to Bonavita to Decker. They swing the ball. Decker pulls it back out, gets a screen up high from Haywood. Over to White. Trying to utilize the screen there, cut around, takes it in, shot no good, little strong. Brown has it, she'll give up to Carnevale. Carnevale like a freight train going ahead. And it's going to be a foul on Mikowitz. Carnevale makes the first.
And me and you called the game earlier in the year for this girls basketball team. How much better have they gone from that last time we called the game together?
Well, we saw Lindsay get hurt in that game. I believe it was against Central. And the Spartans offense didn't really have much going the rest of the game. And now it's been a few weeks since then. They've really found an offensive identity, switching, having many options on offense instead of just Danny White and Julia Decker.
Cook is for 3. That would be a net. That would have hurt right there. And fighting for the ball. Steinman has it. Shot no good. Steinman comes up with the rebound. Over to Cookus. Over to Brown. Brown has it. Back to Steinman. Good force there. Shot no good. Rebounded by Mikowitz. 4:04 left in the ball game. We're all knotted at 48. Danny White over to Haywood. Shot no good. Carnivale back the other way, over to Cookus. Shot no good. Good defense there by Mikowitz. Decker rebounds. Up to Danny White. Fakes the three, back up top to Decker. Over to Bonavita. And we're going to have a foul. Looks like it's going to be on Carnivale. Is that her fourth?
Yes, that's what I have down.
That's her fourth. So Mikowitz will go to the line shooting 1-1 here. Chance to give him the lead. No good. Gabby Haywood fights for the rebound. Finds Mikowitz, and we have a jump ball. It's going to stay with East Long Meadow here.
Great fight by Haywood there, sneaking through some Pittsfield defenders to come up with the ball on the baseline. And even more of a fight by Mikowitz to dive on the ball and make sure East Long Meadow retain possession.
Decker up top. Over to Bonavita. Over to White. Decker penetrates. Off to White.
Under 5 seconds left on the shot clock.
Bonavita for three. No good. Pittsfield ball. Carnivale back the other way. Up top to Steinman. Takes it in. Shot with the left. No good. Rebound. Decker. A huge rebound right there in traffic. Up to Bonavita. Takes it in. Can't control it. Good effort there by Liv. She took her eye off the ball just for a split second. Couldn't regain her control there and ended up stepping on the end line to go back to Pittsfield. Beautiful rebound there by Julia in traffic as well. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. 2:28 remaining. We're all tied at 48. Don't leave us now, folks. We'll be right back with the finish of tonight's ball game. Sports fans, stay in touch with all of East Long Meadow High School sports by following us on Twitter using our handle @LCAT Sports. And if you miss any of the games on TV, you can watch the game at your leisure by visiting us on YouTube and searching LCAT 01028. All right, we're all set for the final 2:28 here. Pittsfield inbounds the ball. Fantastic freshman Peyton Steinman has it. Lazy pass there. Haven't seen that from her all night. And able to get to Carnivale. Cookus wide open three. Knocks it down. That's a one girl you cannot leave alone.
All of Cookus' points have come from the three-point land.
The one girl who's shooting the ball well tonight from deep for Pittsfield. And East Long Meadow with a defensive lapse there. Bonavita has it. Danny White with a spin move. Bounce pass may have been forced there into Mikowitz. Danny White comes up with it, puts it up. She's fouled and just misses. She'll go to the line shooting two.
Tell you what, if the iron was half as kind to East Long Meadow as it is to Pittsfield tonight, East Long Meadow would be blowing Pittsfield out right now. They're just not getting the right bounces. And a good play by Jamie Mikowitz down there. Looks like she might have tripped up Carnivale for Pittsfield in order to get that ball.
Danny off on her free throws tonight. You do not see this from her normally. Possession arrow is with Pittsfield as well. Second one, nothing but net from Danny. 51-49, Pittsfield on top, 1:48 remaining. Steinman, pass far side to Brown. Back up top to Steinman. Entry pass to Carnivale, shot. Oh, around the rim twice, and it goes in.
You know what I'm saying?
Julia Decker over to Bonavita. Not panic time yet. Got to get a good shot here. Bonavita has it. Picks up. 5-second count, gives off to Decker. Decker has it. Over to Bonavita. Down low to Mikowitz. Shot up. No good. Good shot there from Mikowitz. East Long Meadow down 4. Cookish shoots the 3. Didn't have to. Misses. Bonavita back the other way. Gives up to Danny. Take it right to the rack here, Danny. Puts it up. No good. And Pittsfield, loose ball. Pittsfield comes up with it. Steinman has it. Pass down to Hunt. Shot blocked by Mikowitz, and we're going to have a foul.
Thought she got all ball on that to Jamie Mikowitz.
That seemed like it was all ball. And Pittsfield not running the end of the game well here. They didn't even have to shoot the ball there. Up by 4 with 48 seconds to go.
I think they were going for the dagger in the corner.
Didn't even have to, though.
7.
Allie Hunt, free throw, no good. East Long Meadow has to box out here and get a rebound and extend this ball game.
I tell you what, Ann, with that Jamie Mikowitz rejection, we jumped in our seats. You know?
I thought it was all ball. I thought East Long Meadow had a shot to come down and get some points the other end.
Gabby Haywood sits down as Horrigan comes in. Second free throw by Hunt is good. Timeout, Pittsfield. And all of this with their star player Satrop on the bench.
Yeah, I mean, Peyton Steinman has come up big. Also, Lauren Carnevale has really taken over the role Dominique Satrop had before she got fouled out. But for East Long Meadow, what an excellent night for Julia Decker and Danny White, taking control of their team as well.
I believe since the Trop's been out, East Long Meadow's been outscored 10-1 in the last 4.5 minutes of this game.
Yeah, that didn't see that coming at all. And East Long Meadow, I hate to see this one. This is almost like giving it away, even though, I mean, this is a good team here. But if you lose this game, you had this one in the bag here. You know, you had a 4-point lead. Not that 4 is a lot, but you're playing well. You're getting good shots, and their best player follows out, and you end up getting outscored, like you said, Anthony, 10-1. Not the way you want to finish a ball game right here. 29 seconds still to go. Let's see what the Lady Spartans have left. They'll need something quick and then a quick foul.
And maybe Decker will inbound to Horrigan, who can run up the floor very fast, and then give it to like Danny White or Olivia Bonavita inside, or even Jamie Mikowitz as well.
Decker has it. Got to take it right to the hoop. And that one's fouled, blocked. No foul called. 19.3 on the clock. Danny White inbounds the basketball. Over to Decker. Takes it in, fouled, and couldn't get it to go. Good try. 15.5 left in the ball game. Julia will go to the line facing a 4-point deficit, shooting 2. Free throw by Julia is good. Julia can cut it to 3 here. Or excuse me, can cut it to 2.
No, you're right the first time.
Can cut it to 3?
Yeah.
They were down 5.
And she has to wait for 2.
They were down 5?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was 4. I'm sorry. Got a foul here. They get it off to Cookus. Over to Carnevale, and she's fouled there by Decker. Finally, 8 seconds ran off the clock. To be Lauren Carnevale here, and she'll get 2 now as they're in a double bonus. First free throw is good, and that might do it right there. It's now a 2-possession game. Second one, no good. Mikowicz has it. Gives up to Horrigan. Takes it down. Over to Bonavita. Up top to Mikowicz for 3. No good, and that's going to do it. The Lady Spartans come up short here tonight. Pittsfield comes into East Long Meadow and gets the W, 55-51. And a great effort here tonight by East Long Meadow. They come up a little bit short. Anthony, a tough game here as, tell you, the player of the game for Pittsfield, definitely Peyton Steinman.
Oh, no doubt. The freshman we talked about her all game, nearly perfect play all night for Pittsfield. Definitely led the way for the Generals in all aspects of the game. But if you're East Long Meadow, you got to learn how to close out games in these situations. Up 4 with 5 minutes left. Again, like we talked about, not a huge lead, but it's a lead where you should be able to win, especially when Pittsfield's best player fouls out of the game with 4.5 minutes left. And now they have less options on offense and 3 options to 2 options. You could use the double team more often than they did. And East Long Meadow, I just think it was a defensive lapse for the last 3.5 minutes and no offensive production whatsoever.
Right, especially at the end when East Long Meadow let 8 seconds run off the clock. I believe it went from 15 to 7 point something. Leading scorer for the Lady Generals is Peyton Steinman, the freshman, with 15. Also for East Long Meadow, career high, I believe Julia Decker with 20, and Danny White, the senior, had 18 tonight as well.
Yeah, an outstanding game here. Tough way to come up a little bit short here. Spartans lose 55-51. We're going to be right back with a quick interview with our offensive player of the game. Stay tuned. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're joined by our Pizza Shop offensive player of the game, Julia Decker. Julia, thanks for joining us here tonight.
Thank you for having me.
And Julia, with a career high tonight, 20 points here in this effort here against Pittsfield. And East Long Meadow fell short here in the end, 55-51. But Julia, one of the things we've been talking about here is the intensity East Long Meadow brings each night, night in, night out here on the defensive end.
Yeah, we played hard. We just need to learn how to, when we get up, to extend our lead and not let them get back into the game.
And what do you think happened there at the end of the game? Their leading player, Dominique Satrap, went out there with 4 minutes to go in foul trouble, fouled out of the ball game. You guys were up, I believe, 4 at the time, and then get outscored 10-1 down the stretch.
Yeah, we let them, they made a 3, and I think that from then on they kind of stole the momentum, and we kind of lost our momentum. So, you know, we just need to work on keeping the intensity till the buzzer.
And what do you think the team is now? I mean, you're 4-5 now in the season. You've come back. You were down. You were 2-4 at one point. Had won 2 in a row there, and after this one, 4-5 now. What do you think the feeling is for the team going forward? Still 2 more home games coming up.
Yeah, we need to stay positive because we had a really tough beginning of the schedule, and we have some games coming up that we can definitely win. So we just need to make sure we win the games that we can.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's our offensive player of the game, Julia Decker. And Julia, thank you again for joining us.
Thank you.